First impressions can be deceiving, but what happens when your worst first impression turns into your greatest love story? What if I told you that the explosive on-screen chemistry between Tell Me Lies stars Grace Van Patten and Jackson White almost never happened because she couldn't stand him when they first met? That's right, the couple that now can't keep their hands off each other actually started with an awkward Zoom call that left Grace thinking Jackson was too actor-y and serious. Stick around as we unravel the shocking truth behind one of Hollywood's most unexpected love stories. Let's rewind to 2022. The world was still navigating VID protocols, and Hollywood was conducting auditions remotely when Grace Van Patten, already cast as Lucy in Hulu's adaptation of Tell Me Lies, Saturday down for chemistry reads with potential Stephans. She'd heard about one particular frontrunner, Jackson White, but when Jackson appeared on that fateful Zoom call, Grace's excitement turned to disappointment. She later admitted on the Call Her Daddy podcast, "I didn't like Jackson. I had done a bunch of Zoom chemistry reads because it was still COVID." She described him as a serious actor-y actor and thought to herself, God, maybe we won't get along. Meanwhile, what Grace didn't know was that Jackson was incredibly nervous for that Zoom meeting, a fact he would only reveal later. Despite her reservations about his serious demeanor, Grace had to admit one thing, but he was so good. He's perfect for the part. Then came the in-person audition, and everything changed. The energy was completely different when they met face-to-face. Grace described it as a completely different energy once they were in the same room together. But the real turning point came during a dinner with mutual friends after they'd both been cast. This wasn't a planned romantic encounter, just colleagues hanging out. But something magical happened that night. Grace recalled, "We all had dinner. We vibed instantly. It was that night we were both like, we have a crush on each other." They Saturday on a stoop for 6 hours talking about every reason we should not act on this. And then, as Grace admits with a smile in later interviews, "And then I kiss him." Here's where reality diverges dramatically from their on-screen characters. On Tell Me Lies, Lucy and Steven have what fans describe as a toxic, manipulative relationship that spans 8 years of their lives, but off-screen, Jackson has publicly gushed about Grace, calling her the effing coolest, most grounded, amazing person IRL that you'll ever meet, and noting that she was the fearless leader on our show. He's even credited her with helping him handle the difficult transition from his manipulative character. Steven back to himself between takes. The relationship timeline reads like a perfect Hollywood romance. November 2022. They make their red carpet debut as a couple at the CFDA Awards. February 2023. They joke about getting married in matching Waffle House hoodies. January 2024. Jackson's mother, Katey Sagal, confirms they've been dating for 2 years. Since the audition, August 2025, Jackson supports Grace at the premiere of her new Hulu series, The Twisted Tale of Amanda Knox, posing with her family and showing their relationship remains strong. So what's it like playing tortured lovers when you're actually happily dating in real life? According to both actors, it's both challenging and incredibly rewarding. Grace admitted she was nervous about filming season 2 as a real-life couple. "I was super nervous because he knows me better than anyone, and I know him pretty damn well." She worried he would know when she was acting or being bad, but ultimately found it created an incredibly safe creative environment. Jackson echoed these sentiments, telling Decider that their relationship helps because you're so comfortable with someone, so you can go and feel free to try stuff, and there's not a politeness to it. Both are quick to emphasize that their real relationship is nothing like Steven and Lucy's. Grace told People, "We're wildly different. Thank goodness. I love Steven and Lucy's dynamic. Each scene is so loaded and so tense." So there you have it, from "I didn't like Jackson" to biggest crush ever. Grace Van Patten and Jackson White's relationship proves that first impressions aren't always accurate, and that sometimes the best connections come from the most unexpected beginnings. Their story has all the elements of a great Hollywood romance: an awkward meet-cute, a dramatic turning point, public admiration, family approval, and a partnership that strengthens both their personal and professional lives. they've managed to navigate the tricky waters of dating a coworker while playing toxic lovers and come out stronger on the other side. What's your take on Grace and Jackson's relationship? Have you ever had a wrong first impression that turned into something amazing? Share your stories in the comments below. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and hit that notification bell so you never miss another Hollywood insider story. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.